Hey, I just want to say thank you for purchasing Shelly Joe Hypno Aminos. I am Shelly Joe, also known as Amino Acid Lady Hypnotherapist, and this is what I do: is I want to take you from feeling crappy to happy. The easiest way I could think of to do this was to create a really short video to explain how to take these and how to start taking them quickly so that they work ultimately for you. I tell people I've seen miracles, but they're not magic. So if you purchase these and you don't take them, then they're just beautiful supplements sitting on your shelf, and that's a waste of money. That is what I don't want. So the first thing is to pick one of these to start with. If you've only got one bottle, well, then you already know which one to start with. If you got more than one bottle, pick the symptom that's bothering you the most. If you also bought glutamine, this is going to be your last one to trial. One thing to remember, if possible, take them on an empty stomach within 10 to 15 minutes before you eat. The reason is that amino acids are brain food, but they're made of protein. They're protein broken down to the most minuscule amount. If you take them without food, they're going to go into the brain faster. You should feel a difference within 10 to 15 minutes. If you take them with food, with protein, like meats or dairy or eggs, something like that, they're going to attach to the protein. And then they're going to digest, just like your food. So it's going to take longer for you to feel a difference. Not that they won't work, but they'll take longer. Not a big deal. You can, if you give them to a child, you can open them up, put them in a little bit of applesauce or juice, and give it to them that way. Once you've decided which of these you want to start with, there's two ways to trial them. The first thing you're going to do is rate how you feel. 0 meaning, oh my gosh, I feel the best ever. 10 meaning, I feel the worst ever. Because once you know how you feel, gives you an idea of how it's working. So the first way to do it, just take a capsule. Take one. I say to start with one because that way you may only need one. You're going to need between 1 to 4. If it says 500 milligrams on the bottle, you might need between 1 and 8 if the bottle says 660. Just giving you that idea. Your needs are going to be different than somebody else's, and that's why it's important to figure out what you personally need. Now, the cool thing is you're following the feelings. You know how you feel. You know what you don't want to feel like anymore. You also know when you feel that way. Those are two key things. So, number 1, take one capsule. Wait about 10 to 15 minutes and see if you feel a difference. Like we rated 0 meaning feel the best, 10 meaning feel your worst. You want to get as close to 0 as possible. So if at 10 to 15 minutes you're like, I think it's working, but I'm not sure, you need more. So take another one and do that again. You're going to figure out how many you need. Now, the other way to do it, which is very quickly, and you can see a difference within 5 minutes, you take a little tiny cup. You're going to add a little bit of water. You're going to take a capsule, and you're going to open it up. Make sure you open it up. Don't just put the capsule in there. And put it in your water. They don't mix very well, but the water is just a carrier so that you're not having a bunch of poofy powder going all over the place. Okay? It's not really mixed, but there you go. You're going to put it in your mouth. You're going to swish it around for at least 45 seconds. The reason is under your tongue, you have what's called a mucous membrane, and it allows things to go into the bloodstream faster, so it can go in the brain within 5 minutes. That's why you can tell really quick. So you're going to put it in your mouth. You're going to swish around for 45 seconds. We're going to pretend like I just waited 45 seconds. I just don't want you watching me for 45 seconds. Make sure you get all of it. 5 minutes, you're going to rate yourself again. 0 to 10. You want to see yourself coming down a little bit. If you're not close to 0 yet, do it again. Wait 5 minutes, rate yourself again. So within a 20-minute period, you can trial these that way for at least 4 capsules, and you can see how you feel. That way you're understanding how do they help you feel. Once you know that, then you're going to figure out how many times a day. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. You'll understand, because as those you feel good, then you find yourself and those feelings start to drop, or you start to drop, and you start to feel the way you don't want to feel again. That's when you take another one. That's what you do. Once you understand how you feel, then it's just rinse and repeat. You keep taking the one you just took, and now you add the next one. Play around with them. Make it simple. There are 5 little things I would tell you to do to start doing this. Actually, I'm not going to tell you because you're going to be getting a video. You should get a video series that will walk you through the next steps. I promise you, I'm going to make this very simple, not go into too much detail. Try them, see how you feel. Send me an email at shellyjo@hypnoaminos.com. Let me know if you have any questions so I can help you get this right. Tell me how you feel. And if it's great, I'm going to celebrate with you. In the meantime, keep smiling. Make it a fabulous day. Like I said, I'm Shelly Jo with Shelly Jo Hypno Aminos. I want to help you go from crappy to happy. Keep smiling. Bye.